Hey, Lauren Hughes here with Integrity Home Group and Keller Williams Preferred. What the frack is that? Is what we're going to talk about today is fracking in Colorado. Colorado is one of the 5 top states. I think it's actually 2 or 3, right? Actually, I think it's right behind New Mexico in fracking. And for anyone that doesn't know, it's been on the news a lot and it seems to be a political hot point. And today I'm not talking politics. I'm just going to give some facts, some real facts, not alternative facts, just a little bit of information about fracking and what the frack it is. So it is an industrial process that to mine natural gas or oil. And so what that means is, well, it is an industrial process which can get a little dirty. And if you've been in areas, well, there's a lot of areas in Colorado that do active fracking on the land to mine the materials. I mean, Colorado is known for its mineral dense soils. So why it's a concern for home buyers is, well, one, it's an industrial process, so you don't necessarily want industrial activities near your residence. And there's also a potential for some contamination or collateral damage when you are doing fracking. And not most companies do take a lot of care and diligence in what they're doing. They keep safety at the forefront. However, accidents do happen, stuff does happen, and there can be some collateral damage and some air contamination as well as groundwater contamination. And it's mostly the groundwater that we are concerned about in Colorado, where there's been a lot of EPA studies on, and the Environmental Protection Agency. So if you're considering buying property in an area that is known for fracking or considering fracking, and that's been a hot topic on the voting ballots in several counties around the Denver metro, more east, but still kind of from Denver and then east and some north, well, kind of all over the place. So it's been on a lot of ballots on whether they're going to allow fracking or not. So it's something to definitely consider if that matters to you, or if it doesn't. I'd say knowledge is power, and I think people should be able to make their own informed decisions and as long as we're given the information we need to make those educated decisions. And so when you're looking at a house in some hot areas in Colorado, a good question for your realtor is to ask about fracking, if they are allowing it, if it's on the ballot, if it's something to consider, because you might live in a beautiful neighborhood next to a beautiful, quiet, open space, and now all of a sudden you see on the ballot that they want to mess up this nice, quiet space and mine for oil and natural gas, which I would say tends to have a negative impact on your home. How much? I don't know, but it's not going to be as nice as having nice, free, open space that you can hang out on. So something to definitely consider, or if you see a neighborhood out in the middle of nowhere and you're like, man, this is going to be great, make sure you do your due diligence and ask that realtor about fracking and if it is a potential fracking site. And I'm not saying not to buy around a fracking site. If you do, you better get a good price because you have leverage there. And so it's all about having the knowledge and that you need to make the best decision that you can. And I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying if it is, you are considering buying a house, your realtor better leverage that fact to get you the best price possible. So it's all about optimizing your current situation, whatever that happens to be. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions about fracking or anything else, let me know.